no job cause I'm black. She won't fuck me cause I'm black. Her dad don't like me cause I'm black, but she Hispanic so she black. Ain't got no time for none of that. Bitch, I'm a Jew, so I'm black. Cops wanna kill me cause I'm black. Ops wanna drill me cause I'm black. Can't get no job cause I'm black. She won't fuck me cause I'm black. Her dad don't like me cause I'm black, but she Hispanic so she black. Ain't got no time for none of that. Bitch, I'm a Jew, so I'm black. I can't fight the cops and the ops. Toting Glocks, every on the block. While the crack tucked in the sock. Instead help the ones I love. We was on the block for the grub. If you from my side, then it's love. Wanted big knots, busting out the jeans, but we was hurting on the fiends. Without that crack, he look just like me. Dirty nigga from the concrete, but the white man dealt his hand. So we eating up the trash can. People ride by, don't extend a hand, cause to them, this an average black man. So for him, that's why I gotta make it. I ain't talking rap. Before the slave ships, I'm one of a kind. Y'all can't take it. I can never leave my spot vacant, cause I'm black. I see crowns and I take it, cause I'm black. I never been in no spaceship, but I know a UFO when I see it. I know that it's gonna come when I need it. I put faith in God more than Bible reading. Go, I don't play that shit, address him when you see him. Cops wanna kill me cause I'm black. Ops wanna drill me cause I'm black. Can't get no job cause I'm black. She won't fuck me cause I'm black. Her dad don't like me cause I'm black, but she Hispanic so she black. Ain't got no time for none of that. Bitch, I'm a Jew, so I'm black. Cops wanna kill me cause I'm black. Ops wanna drill me cause I'm black. Can't get no job cause I'm black. She won't fuck me cause I'm black. Her dad don't like me cause I'm black, but she Hispanic so she black. Ain't got no time for none of that. Bitch, I'm a Jew, so I'm black. Learn to flip pennies cause I'm black. Know about semis cause I'm black. Yeah, in the hood we was strapped 10 toes down, we wear sacks. Substitute Israelite with black, and you gotta guess where I'm at. I be with the priest chillin' hard, right on Malcolm X Boulevard. To you niggas, to me we stars. Everything about my life is hard, but I'll never fold, play my cards. You want beef? What's the cause? Watch your mouth, I hit hard. Back up for you need gauze. Everything you say mad pause. Every move I make is within them laws, and I've been the boss cause it's beneficial. Ask the enemy, I've been official. If not for weed, I've been the official. Homie, I understand why you smoke. Been depressed since slave boats, but the Bible is the cheat code. Far as blunts don't need those. Brotherhood is life's cheat code. Cops wanna kill me cause I'm black. Ops wanna drill me cause I'm black. Can't get no job cause I'm black. She won't fuck me cause I'm black. Her dad don't like me cause I'm black, but she Hispanic so she black. Ain't got no time for none of that. Bitch, I'm a Jew, so I'm black. Cops wanna kill me cause I'm black. Ops wanna drill me cause I'm black. Can't get no job cause I'm black. She won't fuck me cause I'm black. Her dad don't like me cause I'm black, but she Hispanic so she black. Ain't got no time for none of that. Bitch, I'm a Jew, so I'm black. I don't gotta buy J's cause I'm black. I don't play 2K just cause I'm black. Fought my whole life cause I'm black, but I left his eye blue and black. Ain't got a trap cause I'm black. Ain't got not one face tat, but I'm still getting profile cause I fit these crackers profile. Scruffy beard with the dark skin, baggy sweats with the butter Timbs, so they know they can't butter him, so they rather jail cell muzzle him. If you touching him, and just comfort him, cause I'm a law keeper, a peace bringer, no tranquility, a peace bringer. Deuce deuce in the street sweeper, covers clip, I be spicing shit, but gunned out with die in the icy wrist, that showed in my chest ain't for blocking shit. Touch me, I'm all when you blocking shit, cause I'm black, you think I gotta cock the fifth? Well, that's a stereotype, that's accurate, cause crackers laying niggas in these cold streets, and then telling my brother he got a beef with me. Cops wanna kill me cause I'm black, ops wanna drill me cause I'm black. Can't get no job cause I'm black. She won't fuck me cause I'm black. Her dad don't like me cause I'm black, but she Hispanic so she black. Ain't got no time for none of that. Bitch, I'm a Jew, so I'm black. Cops wanna kill me cause I'm black. Ops wanna drill me cause I'm black. Can't get no job cause I'm black. She won't fuck me cause I'm black. Her dad don't like me cause I'm black, but she Hispanic so she black. Ain't got no time for none of that. Bitch, I'm a Jew, so I'm black. So I'm black.
We bout to bombard these rappers back to school. My flow Sandy Hook. They crossed the line, ain't no coming back. U.P.K. no cowards. The only thing sweet is the honey jet. Righteous is the Lord. Give me rest from my sorrow. And hang down death for them devils. There's no tomorrow. Why? Cause they violence leave a man a stiff corpse. You see a flag in a badge, I see horns in a pitchfork. Go ahead. So please believe it. The white man is a demon. And I ain't gon' vote for them to free me. No. They beat us till we the color purple. That's why this knife to they throat like ceiling. You got this nigga on his knees. They wanna have peace. We screaming, let this bitch burn at 1,000 degrees. I'm laying in the bosom of revenge. I told her I'd do anything she please as I squeeze on the double D's. Fuck you, man. I'm talking to you. Slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter. That they do not rise. Go in and fill the world with lies. Ain't die for your skin, you gon' die for your crime. I'm talking to you. So warn for your life. Your life try to destroy my people. You gotta pay the price, nigga. You gotta hear, let them hear. Tell them devils that the end is near. Slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah.
The police just shot him for no apparent reason. No reason at all. They asked for license and registration. That's the police officer over there that did it. With the black on. I can't really do shit because they got me handcuffed. I can't believe they just did this. I'm fucking back! Ah!
It's okay, I'm not here with you.
Priest and prophet of the Lord, gotta teach this people, exposing all the lies with the truth. Now they can see the evil, we the lost children of the Lord. YAHANNA, chopping heads off with my sword. Holy Bible, one west, one west, one west, one west, one west to they bury me. One west, one west,
yeah,
one west, one west, one west to they bury me.
I'm really for my people, y'all just playing games. I'm all about the truth, we are not the same. I'ma shoot it to you straight with a little slang. U.P.K, I finished, bitch, yeah, you know the name. Started on the streets back in '69. Read it in the records, now I want what's mine. Came up from the dust, now you see the shine. Ain't no cowards in my camp, all we know is grind.
Priest and prophet of the Lord, gotta teach this people, exposing all the lies with the truth. Now they can see the evil, we the lost children of the Lord. YAHANNA, chopping heads off with my sword. Holy Bible, one west, one west, one west, one west, one west to they bury me. One west, one west, one west, one west, one west to they bury me.
Well, it's verse 2 when it's game time. Shield of David, no game sign. Nothing but truth that we bring to you. Change of the spirit, we breaking loose. Repent for your sins and from within. Become a new man and then you stand for all the people who need you. damn right we gon' teach him. Cause the preacher man be lying, telling all them lies, but he still wants your ties. For the new car he drive, it's 9 time that we wake up. Ain't no devil gon' save us. All we need is the truth. 144 in them boots. Priest and prophet of the Lord, gotta teach this people, exposing all the lies with the truth. Now they can see the evil. We the lost children of the Lord. YAHANNA, chopping heads off with my sword. Holy Bible, one West, one West, one West, one West.
I.S.U.P.K.
Yeah. Lost tribes.
U.P.K shit,
Strong
U.P.K shit.
palm. It's one West to the death of me. Some of the coldest young niggas you will ever see. Hit the streets and get treated like celebrities. Separate from the fake like they got leprosy. You wanna raise some real niggas, this the recipe. Turning boys into men is the specialty. My niggas heavy in the game like the referee. Y'all niggas talk loud, but you ain't impressing me. And it's the home of the truth too. We so plugged in, we don't need Bluetooth. The general's still raising up new troops. Might let a devil bow down and kiss my new boots. We got that warrior spirit, y'all niggas too cute. Your pastor took your ties and went and bought a new suit. Then he went and bought a new coupe. Niggas start their own group like it's a new truth. You niggas fruity and sweet like Fruit Loops. I'm a killer, I don't murder, but I do shoot. We must protect the compound. Where I'm from, they fell in love with them gun sounds. Get in this body for real, niggas is wildin'. 3 of my brothers died at the hands of gun violence. Looking in the casket like damn, not again. At the funeral, knowing it could've been one of his friends. Could've been by some ends, could've been by some hoes. A couple bullet holes got him singing End of the Road. Teaching niggas to code, they don't understand loyalty. And I'm a king, you don't understand royalty. You want some war on me? Here it is, come get it. Dumb lyrics, I'm really just having fun with it. Burn Babylon, let the bodies hit the flow. Lost tribes got the game in the figure 4. Letting niggas know the revolution televised. This ain't a song, I'm just ripping it for exercise. See, I can end any fight with a throat strike. Still giving all praise to the Most High. Slaying all them demons on God. Niggas out here acting like broads. They don't want no smoke with the squad. U.P.K shit, U.P.K shit. Slaying all them demons on God. Niggas out here acting like broads. They don't want no smoke with the squad. U.P.K shit, U.P.K shit.
Fuck that fake shit, fuck that fake shit. This the home of the truth, harder than the pavement. Niggas losing their integrity just to get paid quick. We some real niggas straight from the bottom of the basement. We grew up with drug users when you just ain't say shit. But now it's time to speak up and free our people from Satan. These crackers got us in their clutches, it's modern day slavery. It's a war, you can't win it when you high as planes, bitch. Some niggas stable as water, some niggas can follow orders. Some niggas don't know they niggas, my niggas across the border. They build walls and the porters, but nothing gon' stop the Lord. Cause we building up an army with soldiers in every quarters. From Canada down to Florida to London, we on them corners. Calling white people devils, no apologies in order. We just preparing slaughter for all these sons and their daughters who taught us to hate our fathers and brought us nothing but horrors. Slaying nothing but demons until the Lord come redeem us. Battling Sadducees just like Jesus with Nicodemus. We believe that we free, but we really don't know what free is. I promise you, until my seed receive the kingdom, I'm
Slaying all them demons on God. Niggas out here acting like broads. They don't want no smoke with the squad. U.P.K shit, U.P.K shit. Slaying all them demons on God. Niggas out here acting like broads. They don't want no smoke with the squad. U.P.K shit, U.P.K shit.
U.P.K shit, U.P.K shit. U.P.K shit, U.P.K shit.
I don't know about you, but when I was watching Mueller testify in front of Congress, there was something that happened that was
Yo, let him make his beat, boy.
Yeah, you already know what time it is, you understand? U.P.K, one west of the command junior YAHANNA, all my brothers, we rollin' through, you understand? Cause these niggas weak, these niggas don't know what to do. You see these soldiers beside me, standing in all black with them shields on post, marching, they all my brothers.
Gold is precious, but loyalty is priceless. Harm on the mind might leave you lifeless. Wrong with this shit, I'ma need a diapers. Endure through any crisis, cause all my niggas righteous. I don't politic with vipers. Cowards fold, real niggas hold rank. Stand for what they believe in, won't compromise a thing. Never harmonize with traitors. Do not affiliate with impersonators. You cross the line, you gon' catch the vapors. My niggas strong, no chase. Them other niggas sweet like annihilators. Tank full of brown sugar like annihilate. Every time I move, a righteous demonstration. All I deny is Satan. My brother's glorious, true warriors. Delay my sword down to them sentence. Can't stop till we notorious. Thrown in my way with a supreme audience. Proud ass nigga get exiled. No loitering around my brothers.
Yeah, you already know what it is. 144 back again, U.P.K style, putting it down for my brothers. And I roll with straight soldiers.
That's
you
right.
see them niggas with them shields
That's
and
right.
the fatigues and them boots, they my brothers. We gon' rule it on the king, you understand? We gon' rule this bitch at all costs. Nigga, we gon' take these from them crackers.
That's right, that's right, that's
Take
right,
it to the
that's
ground,
right,
and
that's
we gon'
right,
eat
that's
and
right.
drink. Me and all
My
my
brain like the ladder house. You can't blend with my men, nigga. I can tell you fake from your treacherous mouth. Claiming God is all love, we don't believe that. Give a damn about your 2 cents. Fuck your feedback. I give it all for my brothers, they deserve it. No excuses for my niggas. They striving to be perfect. Sacrifice whatever form, they never owe me. You be cake, we click tight like Sweet Pea and Joey. Endure to the end, it's what a wise man told me. Liquor from the top shelf, but I spit it with the loaded. 144, nigga, everybody know me. All I ever wanted was revenge, fuck a road. Say you down for the cause, gotta show me. Stand tall and do not blush. Remain calm when the danger pop up. Flow deep like David Jones locker. More bars than Central Locker. No competition, only glory in the distance for my brothers.
Traitors. Them fucking traitors. Check it out. They say that they was down for the fam, but I disagree. Remember summertime in the van, it was misery. AC never worked, window cracked, I feel the breeze. Guess that ain't mean shit to you, fuck loyalty. They rather be up on with the mama while rolling weed. I'd rather put the love of my brothers over the greed. I'd rather be frontline when I battle my enemies than home on the internet pushing and punching keys. They say that they had love for the camp, but nigga please, we don't need that kind of love, I'ma just keep it G. My heart done got cold on traitors like Mr. Freeze. We just want to show you how I feel to get victory. I'm with U.P.K, so we ain't really seeing defeat. We battle on the corners, opponents get fricasseed. You side switching niggas, flipping the different teams. Bad mouth, one west, lucky we let you breathe. As mercy from the general told us to let you be. They say he had to go cause in here he ain't getting cream. But really he just hate us niggas like Paula Dean. He leave, now he broke, ain't smoking on nicotine. Copping down Savannah, he strung out another fiend. Since I've been with U.P.K like I'm living a dream. Pulling up in Denali's long as a limousine. Hopping out with soldiers, you thinking we the Marines. But we the ones with beers, me mugging on magazines. All my brothers kings never overthrow the regime. And we gon' reign forever, our level heavy supreme fucking traitor.
Yeah, why you left the truth, my nigga, you silly, yo? Just to get taught by a nigga who really go to I.S.U.P.K online videos. We should take them all down and see what they really know. Get your boots, lace them up, let's follow the generals. Always speaking truth, no speaking subliminal shit. Line upon line, even letters and syllables. Cause the I.S.U.P.K is the fucking original shit. All my niggas kings who used to be criminals. In the land of the thieves, the home of the Seminoles. Don't cross a fucking line, cause it can get critical. Cause my hitters, my nigga is down to get physical. Shit, I shouldn't have to say, but something you should know. Like the white man is the devil and Christ is a Negro. And he died for the blacks, Hispanics, and Chiefs show. Something there one of your preachers will ever teach, yo. If you wanna know the truth, you know where to come find it. U.P.K, you niggas gon' pay homage. Spit rubies, piss gold, and bleed diamonds. On a bomb mission to free my people from bondage, yeah.
There's a new set of rules you shall all have to abide by. The non-lyrical shall be terminated.
I put on for my city, even more for my company. The war might get ugly, fight it until we comfortably sitting in position, our faces all on our currency. Fuck the opposition, we cooking them like an oven bee. Wanna be a soldier, I show you, just come and fuck with me. Put you onto that fly living with fly fringes, fly women and fly linen that vibe with us. Ride with us, cause if you down, you die with us. Gun supersized and served with fries, nigga. Got a spaz on them, the only way that I do it, I keep the flow.
Shalom, 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 Israel. We the I.S.U.P.K. Started at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York City, under Commanding General YAHANNA, established in 1969. We teach the truth according to the Bible, that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are God's chosen people. And today we're going to go into the Hebrew language class. Always remember that we are not affiliated with any other Israelite group, man. You understand? Today we're teaching the original ancient Hebrew, man, the Lashawan Kodash, the Holy Tongue, right? So we got the young man here today. You know what I mean? He's going to start off by writing the alphabet out. You understand? He's going to start off in the English. Then he's going to write the ancient Hebrew translation, and then he's going to write. You can go ahead and start while I'm talking now. Then he's going to after that write the Assyrian Hebrew, which is today modern day Hebrew. All right, so we're gonna start that off just like that. Anybody got any questions pertaining to the characters that we're writing down? Feel free to ask your questions. We want to make sure that we get everybody with the basics. Starting off, like I said, the Hebrew, spelling words, using the connectors, things like that. You know, that we can start formulating. Start formulating words and then sentences, and then we'll get into the grammar and things like that. So if anybody got any questions, let's keep it as simple as possible. If you do have any advanced questions, feel free to ask as well. We want to make sure that we get all the questions answered. Today's the Hebrew language class. Like and share this video. Like and share this video, man. We want to make sure we get this truth out there to everybody. This truth is definitely something that everybody, it's not everybody, of course. When we say everybody, we're talking about those of the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. So, God's chosen people. So if you have any questions, let us know. Like and share the video. Subscribe on I.S.U.P.K. I.S.U.P.K. South Carolina on YouTube, and then the I.S.U.P.K. South Carolina on Facebook. So that way you can keep updated, keep up to date with any new events or classes or camp videos, anything that we have in South Carolina, food drives. You will be able to see these videos and get that information, any updates or any promotions and things of that nature. So definitely like and share and subscribe, all right? Again, for everybody that's tuning in, we're the I.S.U.P.K. South Carolina. Today is our Hebrew language class. Right now we have the young man writing the alphabet English. Below the English, he has you can step to the side if you do not. Come sit on, stand back if you could. You got the English. Underneath that, he has the ancient Hebrew. And then underneath that, he has the Assyrian. And at the bottom is the characters that you use when the Assyrian, that a specific Syrian character that is below comes at the end of a sentence, or the end of a word, I should say. All right? So what I'm going to do now is have the brother take a look at his notes, because I see a couple of them there. Like the Tazah is not correct. The Tazah in the ancient Hebrew is not correct. That's one that you want to correct right there. Let me give a brother a couple seconds to review his notes. Anybody that's watching this that's trying to get familiar with the Hebrew, go ahead and start copying down these characters. It'll probably be good to do it in pencil, seeing as the brother is going to have to make a couple corrections. You might have to make a couple corrections as well. You can wait till the end of the video and come back and write down the alphabet. But right now he's just going to make corrections from what I see here that is not correct. All right, so just go and look over it again, brother, from the beginning to the end, and see what any corrections that you need to get made. Okay. But so far, what the brother has there looks absolutely good, man. All right. You also want to make sure that your English is correct too, because there's some letters missing in the English. One more thing I want you to correct is that ancient Hebrew, the I, that line that goes through the middle is not curved like that. It's a line that goes straight up and down. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Looks a lot better. Okay, let's see now. All right. So for the most part, everything is as accurate as it could be. The brother did an excellent job. Yep, everything looks excellent. All right. So now that the brother has the alphabet there, and if anybody has a hard time seeing anything on the board, feel free to write in the comment section and let us know what it is that you're having a hard time seeing, and so that we can be able to correct it, okay? So we can be able to correct it. I'm trying to get the lighting situated to make it a little bit more clear for any brothers and sisters. But if there's anything that you're having a hard time seeing, just let me know where it is so we can be able to, try to make it a little bit more clearer for you, okay? All right. So now that the brother has the alphabet there, I'm going to have him to pronounce the alphabet. from the beginning to the end. So with a little bit of space in between, so we can have everybody understand the pronunciation of all of these characters. Okay, and you go ahead and begin. You don't have to get up close. You don't have to get up close. You can stand back here where the mic is. Okay. Just say the alphabet, and of course the brother is going to be reading from right to left. So he's going to start with the I, the AH, which is I. He's going to start there from the right and then go to the left, because ancient Hebrew language is written from right to left. All right, so he's going to go ahead and start that now.
The first letter, reading from right to left, will be Ah, spelled A-H, Ah. The next letter is Ba, B-A, English. Ga is the next one, G-A. The next letter will be D-A, will be Da. The next letter will be Ha, A-H-A, Ha. The next letter will be Wa, spelled W-A. The next letter will be Za, Z-A. The next letter will be C-H-A-A, pronounced Ka. Not Cha, but Ka. The next letter will be Ta, T-A. The next letter will be Ya, Y-A. The next letter will be Ka, K-A. The next letter will be La, L-A. The next will be Ma, M-A. Pronounced Ma, M-A. The next will be Na, N-A, Na. The next letter will be Sa, S-A. The next letter will be I. The next letter will be Pa, P-A, Pa. The next letter will be Taza, T-A-Z-A, Taza. The next letter will be Kwa, Q-A. The next letter will be Ra, R-A. The next letter will be Sha, S-H-A, Sha. And the last letter will be Tha, T-H-A, Tha.
All right, that's perfect. So today's class, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about tenses today, as in past tense, present tense, and future tense. So we're going to talk about tenses today. We're going to start off with a few phrases so you can get the teaching of how the tenses work in certain conversations where you're actually formulating sentences. All right. So I'm gonna have the brother go to the board, right? And the first, we're gonna start off in present tense. We're starting off with present tense. All right. So when you have to remember when you're forming this is also what you have to remember too. I know a sister asked last class from last Friday, how do you know, how do you use the masculine and feminine when you putting it on certain words being masculine and feminine. So today we're going to show you right now. So to form the feminine of adjectives. So if you have an adjective, right? An adjective, right? So we want to make it, we're being very, very specific, all right? So you want to break it down. I want to take my time so you can be able to take these notes. But when you're forming an adjective, who knows what an adjective is? If you know what an adjective is, please post it in the comment section now. What an adjective is. This is something that we learned in grammar school when we learned English. What an adjective is, and we're going to use adjectives, and we're going to show you how to make an adjective masculine or feminine. All right. I'm going to give everyone a second. Young man, if you do want to take a chance at answering the question, you can just raise your hand and let me know if you want to answer the question. You want to answer the question?
Yes.
Go ahead and answer the question.
I think an adjective describes a noun, I believe, doesn't it?
Okay, that is correct. So that is correct. And if anybody had that in the comment section, you are correct. The definition for adjective is a word or phrase naming an attribute added to or grammatically related to a noun to modify or describe it, right? So one adjective is good, right? If something is good, like you have good food or he's a good brother, I want you to write good on the board. I'll write it in English as I'm saying it, good. Then I want you to write the English translation in the Hebrew English translation, which is what, Ak? If anybody knows what the word good is in Hebrew, go ahead and write it in the comment section now.
Oh, twab.
You have to raise your hand now. All right, so give me 1 second. All right, give me 1 second. If anybody in the class right now knows what the word good is in Hebrew, what is the word good in Hebrew? Write it in the comment section. All right. All right. Okay, so now we're gonna let the brother answer since he has the answer. Go ahead. What's the answer?
Good in Hebrew would be pronounced tawab.
Tawab, right?
Tawab.
Tawab. Okay. Now, what letter? What character? Go ahead and write it out in the English right now. Tawab. So you have the ta, the wa, and then the ends with a b. Right? Tawab. That is correct. This is an adjective, all right? So this is good, and then good in Hebrew is tawab. So that's a tawab brother. It's a tawab ak. You understand? So good day. Tawab bawakar. You know what I mean? So tawab is an adjective that we're going to use now because this is describing something. So we're describing something as good. So if we want to make it a masculine or feminine, is what we're going to show you now. How to use an adjective and make the adjective a masculine or feminine. This applies to adjectives, all right? So let's go ahead and get it now. So the word tawab, if you're using the word tawab in a feminine, right? Salakia, give me 1 second. So if you want to make it feminine, tawab would be, the way it is would already be masculine, right? That would already be masculine. So yeah, you can definitely go ahead and write masculine next to that one. All right. So now that the brother has that, now we're going to do tawab feminine. So to form the feminine of the adjective, you're going to add an HA at the end, the ha. You're going to add the ha at the end. So it's going to be tawaba. Tawaba.
It's an AH.
Right, that's correct. Tawaba. All right. Okay. You can just put fem for right now. You know what I mean? So, we're not focused on that right now. We got for everybody's understanding of masculine and feminine, you add the ha at the end of the actual, the adjective. All right? So that's tuwaba. Now I want you to write those two words out in ancient Hebrew. All right? Ancient Hebrew. You can write it right next to where you have masculine. So take a look at what you have there in the English. It says tawaba, right?
Tawaba.
So ta is pronounced independently, right? Because the whole entire term is there. Wa is pronounced independently because the entire word is there. Ba is pronounced independently, right?
Yes, sir.
Because the whole word is there. But then the H stands alone by itself. So what does that mean? If the H is by itself at the end, then it has to be a connector. So you have the ba, and then what is the ba connected to? What does that H represent? That's correct, Doc. It represents the ha. And just like we just stated just now, right? You add ha at the end of an adjective. So write that at the top for me. Add ha at the top of good. Write it across the top of the board. On top of it. Come over some more to the left so you can write this sentence. I'm gonna give you a sentence to write.
Okay.
Add ha to make an adjective just put ADJ and just abbreviate it for now. Adjective feminine. You can go ahead and step across if you need to. Feminine. So you add ha at the end of the word to make an adjective feminine. And just a reminder, an adjective must agree in number as well as in gender with the noun which it modifies. All right? So we're going to just remember that. We'll come back to this video. We'll touch more on that in the future class that we get come up to, okay? But an adjective must agree in number as well as in gender. You understand? In number and in gender with the noun which it modifies. All right? So now what we're going to do is we're going to write a couple terms. So first, before we do that, go ahead and write the Assyrian next to those two words there. So he's going to translate it into Assyrian, and everybody should follow along with how he's doing it and how I'm instructing him to know where to put the connectors and where not to put how many characters are in each word, how you able to know where to put the connectors. All right. Also pay attention to the ancient Hebrew. Of course, even though good is written from left to right and Tawab is left to right, Tawaba, the word is written left to right. The Assyrian and the ancient Hebrew go from right to left. Let's see what the brother has here. Now he's written in Hebrew, and now he's translated into the Assyrian Hebrew. Let's see what he has. So I already see mistakes already. So like I just said, the ancient Hebrew and the Assyrian Hebrew both go right to left. Right, they both go right to left. Anything other than English. When you're writing a word or a sentence in English, you write it from left to right. Of course, that doesn't count for the alphabet itself. The alphabet goes from right to left. But when you're writing a word or a sentence, it goes from left to right. When you're writing it in English, okay? When you're writing it in ancient Hebrew and Assyrian Hebrew, ancient and modern day Hebrew is going to be from right to left. So the brother's going to correct himself and he's going to write the Assyrian, translate it into the Assyrian from right to left. Good job, brother. You did a good job. Everything is correct. You have the ta, you have the wa, you have the ba, and the ha. You don't have to use the connectors when you're doing Assyrian because, white society is, we already know what white society is. Right. So, okay. All right. So, but what I want you to do is those connectors, right?
Yes, sir.
See how you have the connector that connects the ba and the ha? With the loop, it kind of looks like a U.
Yes.
I want you to change those other ones to look the exact opposite of that one. So you have to write an upside down U for those that look, that are pronounced independently. All right, that's perfect. So when you see the line upside down like that under the character, that means that character is pronounced independently. So with the line upside down under the ta means that in that word, that ta stands alone. It's pronounced alone. So for the top one, the tawab, you know what I mean, we actually have to make a correction there. You understand that I missed, so we got to make a correction there, because if you read the word tawab, how say it yourself?
Tawab.
Right.
So we have to connect the wa and the b together.
That's correct.
Tawab.
That's correct. The brother has found the correction as well. He's going to make that correction right now. So it's going to be tawab. No, you don't have to do it there. That's a different one. If you pronounce that word out, what I want everybody to do is get comfortable pronouncing these words. Tawaba. Tawab. You understand? When you have that wab and that ba, that where it connects together, that's where the connector will be. The ta is there, it stands alone. The wa is there, it stands alone. But it's left with a b, so the wa is not alone. It's a connector there. You understand? That ba has to be connected with the wa. You understand? That's what that b stands for. It stands for ba. The a is not there because it's connected with the wa. The ha at the end of tawaba is connected with the ba. So ba and ha are connected, and you use a connector for that. But the ta and the wa are there in the feminine version. So the feminine version has the ta and the wa, and then has the ba as well, and then it has the h and the n. So you just connect the ba and the ha, all right? So everybody should understand this is what you want. I want you to get, you know what I mean? Also, young man, I want you to get familiar with pronouncing the words, because it is your guide to knowing where the connectors go.
All
right? All right, so now what I want you to do now, all right? Let's go ahead and erase that. Erase that, and we're going to write a few words together that are present tense. Present tense. So we're going to get into tenses now. All right? All right? So let's get into tenses now. You can erase that at the top too. All right, that's perfect. Okay, so the first one we're going to do is to be. So I want you to write to be. To be. To be or not to be? You ain't gonna finish for me out?
That's the question.
That is the question. Written by a black man named Shakespeare. A black man named Shakespeare, you understand? To be or not to be? That is the question. So to be is present tense, right? So now we're going to put a equal sign next to it. We want to write to be in Hebrew now. In English Hebrew. To be, when you're saying I'm going to be, or he is to be, or any sentence you use to be in, it would be pronounced hawa. Hawa. And you're going to add an H at the end as well. Hawa. Okay? So hawa is to be. Hawa.
Hawa.
That's correct. To be. So where are you going to be, right? To be. Anytime you use to be, you understand? Or like, you know, the brother to be. Akhawa. You know what I mean? Akhawa is brother to be. So just put it, we're gonna start off with simple phrases that are going to be some of your everyday tenses that you would use on a normal basis, and we're going to show you these present tenses. All right. So hawa. So hawa, I want you to write, and now next to that, next to hawa, I want you to write it in ancient Hebrew. next to it. He's using his alphabet at the bottom as a reference. This is going to be good in the beginning for you when you're learning these characters. Pretty soon, when you keep coming to class, keep practicing, keep writing things of your own, formulating your own sentences using the things that we're bringing out, the tenses, the adjectives, masculine, feminine, you'll be able to get more familiar with these characters. Okay, so yes, ha, yes, that's correct. That is absolutely correct, Doc. Ha, wa. So the wa is connected to the ha, which makes it one pronunciation now, which is wa. And the ha is by itself. And this, of course, is written from right to left, okay? So now we're going to translate that. Next to the right of that, I want you to write the Assyrian Hebrew. And if you need to come across, next time we'll change that up down there where you don't have to step across that. But just write the Assyrian next to the right of that. All right, so the brother has it now. Okay, so he has the ha, the wa, and the ha in the Syrian now. So he has it in the Syrian. All right, that's good work. That's to be. Now, right under that, we're going to do I am watching. So when you say I am watching is masculine and feminine. You understand? I can be a man or a woman. It's neutral. I am watching. I am watching, right? So I am watching in the English Hebrew is anya, anya, an is A-N-Y-A, and the next word is shawamar. Sha, space it out. Get it away from the that one letter there, that one word. There's two words.
Two words.
That's correct.
Uh-huh.
Anya shawamar. Sha wa wa. Not ya. That's ya. Sha wa. Mar. Alright. Of course, for this one, you should just write it underneath those two words. Alright. We're not going to do this one straight across. We're going to do it then this ancient underneath and the Syrian under. But I want you to back up so everybody can see that, what you got there. I am. What I also want you to do is where it says I am watching, I just want you to put parentheses and then put M plus F in parentheses. M plus F. underneath it in big words. About as big as where it's standing.
Oh, parentheses. That's
right.
It. Yes, sir. M.
No. That's quotations.
I'm sorry.
It's no sweat. There we go. M. Try to make that M a little bit more thicker with the marker. We're gonna get it. Shouts out to Captain Mawakwa in the fire weekend just passed last weekend. It was glorious. Put a plus sign, and then an F, and then another parenthesis to close it. All right. This just means that this is masculine and feminine. Masculine and feminine. I could be a man or a woman. I am watching. You understand? I am watching. Anya Shawamar. You understand? I am watching TV. Anya Shawamar TV. You know, so we'll figure out how to say TV in ancient Hebrew when we decide what we want to make up. All right, so I am watching. So go ahead now and write Anya in ancient Hebrew. Anya. Okay, so what you got there? So you have the A. Next to that, you have the Na. Again, when you make that Na, make it look like, don't connect it like a Y. It needs to be in a distinctive, it looks like an upside down N. It's not connected to that loop, the hook loop. Okay, that looks a little better. So we got an, we have the A and Na. So what is that at the end there? That's a Ya.
Ya.
Okay, right. So an, Ya. So he did it absolutely correct. The A and the Na is connected, and the Ya is pronounced independently. So it's an, Ya. So now what we're going to do next is the Shawamar. This could be pretty tough, but I think the brother may have it. All you have to do is use the English and pronounce it. You understand? Use it as your guide to writing out this ancient Hebrew.
Shawamar. Shawamar.
That's correct.
Okay.
There you go. All right. So now the brother has successfully written out Shawamar in ancient Hebrew, which is pronounced with the Sha, the Wa, and Mar, which is Ma and Ra connected. And that's what the line that's underneath the two represents, a connector that connects those two symbols, right?
Yes, sir.
So mar, shawamar, anya shawamar means I am watching, meaning right now I am watching. Present tense. I'm presently watching you right now. I am watching you. All right. And of course, you, which we can write out now. You. It would be, of course, ata. Right, ata. And then that'll be for masculine. And then feminine would be a thun. Okay, so now this what he just wrote, where you is written in masculine and feminine, is if you're writing it, if you're saying, like, you know, for the salute, like brakatah, right? Bless you would be for a man. You understand? For a male, masculine, but barakathan would be bless you, like a sister. You understand? Blessing a sister would be a thun. But when you're writing the sentences, like if we say I am watching, right? So now let's erase you. So now erase where it says a thun and a tha and all that, and just leave you up there by itself. So now we're talking about someone else watching. So you are watching, right? Or you're watching. You're watching, or you are watching. So just put your, because we don't have much space on the board. Put you're watching. What is it called?
Apostrophe, or
right.
Hyphen.
Yeah, take that hyphen. It's going to be between the U and the R. I think it's an apostrophe. That's what it's called.
Something, I think so.
Put it. It's all right. There's no split. Everybody should understand.
Like you are.
Right. You are. Y-O-U apostrophe R-E, if I'm not mistaken. You're watching. So you're watching, right? Put an equal sign next to that. So you'll put a tha. And then what does watching mean again? How do you say watching?
Anya. Shawamar.
No. Watching is shawamar.
Shawamar.
Anya is I am. Anya means I am.
Anya.
Shawamar means watching.
Okay.
Alright, so ata means you, and then you're going to put watching now. Shawamar. Right, correct. Okay. So now we have ata shawamar. That is how you would say you're watching if you're speaking to a man. If you're speaking of a man, it's you're watching as a regular statement, right? Atha shawamar written regular. You understand? So now if you're going to be talking about a female watching, it'll be you're watching, but it'll be atha and it will be shawamara. Right. So you're gonna write that out. Only thing you need to write out right at the just add it to that word there. Add it to that. Add the necessary letters to that shawamar there. That's correct. So no, add it to it. Add it to it. That's correct. All right. So this is how it will be spelled if it's directed to a female. It'll be Atha Shawamara. Shawamara. Okay? That's speaking to a female. Atha Shawamara. Shawamara. And practice pronouncing these syllables and these words so you can become more fluent with the Hebrew, not only speaking it, but also reading it as well. All right? So Atha Shawamara.
Atha Shawamara.
Right. Atha Shawamara.
Atha Shawamara.
That's correct. Atha Shawamara. So it's talking about a sister. She is watching. She's watching. When you're speaking to a sister, when you're saying you're watching to a sister, you say Atha Shawamara.
Atha Shawamara.
Like, are you watching? You understand? Or you're watching. I see that you're watching right now, which is, like I said, this is present tense. Atha Shawamara, and if it's a man, it'll just be Atha Shawamar.
Atha Shawamar.
Right. Atha Shawamar, because Atha means you. So what Tha means you, and Anya means I am. Right? Anya is I am. You is Atha. Shawamar is watching in regular tense for that's just a regular word for watching. And then if you want to put it in a feminine, it'll be Shawamara. All right. So you're just adding that ha at the end. So now I want you to go ahead and write Shawamara. Okay, you can go ahead and write the whole thing in ancient Hebrew. And then once you write that in ancient Hebrew, this one I want you to convert into and translate into Assyrian beneath that. Beneath the Assyrian that you do.
What's up?
All right. So the brother has Atha. So he has the A, which is pronounced independently, and the Tha and the Ha are connected. That is absolutely correct. All right. So next he has the Shawamara, and he has the Sha pronounced independently, the wa pronounced independently, the ma pronounced independently, and ra, which is ra and ha connected together, is pronounced together, but he has the ancient Hebrew for ha incorrect. And again, the more you do this, the more that you do this, the more that you'll be able to remember these characters. What is the ha? How does the wa look? What does the la look like? What does the ba look like? What is the ka, the kwa, the ra, the sha, the tha? You understand? You'll be able to remember these characters and fluently put them down there once you get more familiar with them. All right? Now I want you to go ahead and put the Assyrian beneath those two, okay?
These two?
Yep. Right now we're doing present tense. We're showing you how to write in present tense. So we have the sha, which is correct. We have the wa, which is correct. The ma is correct. You have the ra, which is correct, and the ha, which is correct. The tha, we have the tha is correct. We always like it. The ah is correct, the tha is correct, and the ha is correct. All right, perfect. All right, so if everybody can see this, we're going to move on to the next phrase, the next present tense phase. I'm gonna give it about 2 seconds for you to write this down. You understand? We're just talking about present tenses. So we're talking about different tenses, but specifically present tense for right now. If you have any questions, just write them in the comment section. I'm keeping a close eye on the comments. If you have any questions or pertaining to what you see on the board or the topic that we're talking about today, dealing with tenses, and also the masculine and feminine as well. All right. All right, like you can go ahead and erase it. Okay, so now next what we're going to do is he, she, and we. So we're going to start with he is watching. Okay, now below that put just let's go ahead and just do it one at a time. Let's do okay. He is watching. So if you're talking to a brother, you're telling them that he is watching, or you're telling someone that a man or a brother is watching, is going to be pronounced Hawa'a Shawamar. Hawa'a. Shawamar. That's correct. You got it correct. All right. So he is watching is Hawa'a Shawamar. Hawa'a Shawamar. She is watching would be what? Now that you have that, what is she is watching? I'm gonna put it because it isn't. We didn't teach it yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and tell you what it is now. She is watching. You gonna put that there? She is watching will be Haya'a. Instead of Hawa'a, it will be Haya'a. She is watching. So you're talking to a sister, or you're pointing out that a sister is watching. It would be Ha-ya-a. Shawamara. That brother did a great job of making that watching a plural, a feminine term, which would be Shawamara. Shawamara. So Ha-ya-a, Shawamara. All right? Haya'ah-Shawamara.
Haya'ah-Shawamara.
That's correct, Doc. She's watching. You understand?
She's watching.
You see that sister over there? Haya'ah-Shawamara.
Haya'ah-Shawamara.
She's watching.
She's watching.
Right. For the men, it'll be, you see that brother there? That brother's in class and he's what?
Haya'ah-Shawamara.
Right. He's watching. He's watching class right now. She's watching class right now. All right. Now for plural, this will be we are watching. We are watching. Present tense, we are watching. Just put we're. It don't matter. It don't matter. Put the apostrophe between the E and the R. Yeah, right there. Okay, that's perfect. All right, we're watching. So we have it now that he is watching is Hawa'ah Shawamar. She is watching is Haya'ah Shawamara. We're watching, we are watching is going to be Anak Nawa. Go ahead. Anak. Anak. Salakia is going to be is an AH. Independent. Is pronounced independently. Nak. NACH. Anak. Nawa. So it's going to be NA. That's all one word. Anak Nawa. Anak na independently, wa independently. Okay, so we have anak nawa.
Anak nawa.
Anak nawa.
Anak nawa.
Meaning we are. We. It's plural. That's male and female.
Anak nawa.
Anak nawa.
Anak nawa.
Anak nawa. We. Right? So he would be Hawa'ah, she would be Haya'ah, and we would be Anak Nawa. Anak Nawa.
Anak nawa.
Right? And then it would be, then the plural of watching, plural for watching would be Shawamaryam. Shawamaryam. Make that R the right way. Alright. Shawamaryam. Anak Nawa Shawamaryam.
Anak nawa shawamaram.
Shawamaryam.
Anak nawa shawamaryam.
That's correct. Alright. You see the letters there. The A is pronounced independently because the A and the H is there. The Na connects with the C and the H, which will be Ka, so it's Nak. And then the Na Nawa pronounced independently, so it's Anak Nawa. Anak Nawa.
Anak nawa.
Right. Anak Nawa Shawamaryam.
Shawamaryam.
Right.
Anak nawa shawamaryam.
Right. Okay. More and more you write these things down in your notebook. Every day pick up where you left off at. Pick up where you left off at. You're going to start to see similarities in different phrases and different words, and you'll begin to learn the tenses and learn the masculine and feminine when it comes to different words. You'll be able to catch on more better like that. All right. So we're just walking through these things so you can be able to see. You understand? The simplicity of it, how you spell these words, and where the plural, masculine, and feminine apply, okay? So he is watching is Hawa'a Shawamar. She is watching is Haya'a Shawamara. And we're watching would be Anaknawa Shawamaru. Alright? This is a fucking excellent, excuse my language, excellent language, you know what I mean? I love the ancient Hebrew, man. You know what I mean? It just sounds beautiful, man. You know what I mean? Just pronounce these words and put them together, and then looking at the ancient Hebrew characters, it all has flavor, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
So much flavor, so, you know what I mean? Let me see. Alright? So we're going to give y'all a second to write that down. Okay, Malik, the young man Malik, the Atha is A-H-T-H-A-H. So the first one that you put there is correct. I see you on the Facebook. That's for the answer for the question on Facebook. It's A-H-T-H-A-H. That's Atha, which is you. Everybody like and share this video, man. Share it to all your groups, all your friends.
Excellent material.
All right. So now, brother, what I want you to do is let's go ahead and write out first. Write the top one. No, just start with the female. Actually, let's do the plural one first, since we haven't done that one yet. Let's go ahead and do the plural in ancient Hebrew. Hebrew language is our ancient language. This is the ancient language. This is the language of our forefathers. This is the language that our forefathers spoke and that we learn and teach today in the Israelite school of universal and practical knowledge, only in the I.S.U.P.K, all right? All right, so what I want you to do is, when you're writing this, now you did it right. So you have the you have the na, which I told you have to make it. So let me show you really quickly. When you write that na needs to look just like this. See what I'm saying? See how it's separate right here?
Yes, sir.
That's how it has to be. Even when you're doing that ma, it has to be separated. It has to have that space in between, all right?
Yes, sir.
So he has the the na, the ka. So nak is correct. That's put together as a connector. Then the na again, the na again, and then the wa. That's correct. All right. Then he has the shawamarian. He has the sha, the wa, all right, a little better. Sha, wa, ma, ra. Sha, wa, ma, ra. So the ma and ra is connected, which makes mar. All right, that is correct. What he has there is the mar is connected. There's no a after that r that's connected. Mar. Then the ya and the ma is connected. That is correct. Yum. Sha, wa, mar, yum. Sha, wa, mar, yum. What I wanted the brother to know is that this has to be flipped around. Because when you pronouncing it here, anak wana, anak nawa, shawamaryam, but when you write it in ancient Hebrew, it's going to be from this way to this way. You see what I'm saying?
It's like it.
Now, no sweat.
It's like it.
You understand? For the brothers and sisters watching the class, when you write it in ancient Hebrew, not only does the words go from right to left, but the actual phrase go right to left as well. So this will be here, and then that will be there. So it will be slagit. Anak nawa shawamarium, right here, right to left. All right, you understand that? Right?
Yes, okay, I get carried.
All right, Most High Christ, no sweat, no sweat. So you have that there. For the sake of time, just go ahead and translate that into the ancient. the Assyrian Hebrew.
You want me to keep it?
Yeah, you can keep it there just like that.
Keep it wrong.
Anybody that watches the video will be able to see the correction that we've made. You just go ahead and write the whole entire phrase from right to left, not just the word itself, but the phrase or sentence or what have you. You write it from right to left. so what do we have? We have the Sha, the Wa is correct, the Ma is correct, the Ra is correct, the Ya is also correct, and then we have the Ma at the end. All right, he did the right thing because the Ma comes at the end of the word. He used the ending letter, the ending symbol, which is right here. All right, these you come in. These characters at the end, at the bottom down here, if you were wondering what these characters on this bottom row is, these characters are used when a word comes at the end of a, when a letter or character comes at the end of a word. So yum is at the end of the word. So yum here ends with the ma. So the ma is using this symbol at the end of the sentence. So he did a good thing just now. He was absolutely correct. We're putting that symbol there instead of using this one right here. All right? He has the ah, the na. You check your board right here. The na, right? The ka, right? The ka. He has the na again. Same thing. Then the wa at the end. Here's the wa right here. The wa at the end. All right. Shalaki. Right here. All right. So everything he has there is correct. Okay. These come at the end of word. So if this symbol here, if this symbol, the pa or the tazah, if either one of those symbols, right? Either one of those symbols come at the end of a word, then you would use this one right here. The ones that are on that fourth row. All right?
Yes, sir.
Who's the cloth? Wow. If any of these symbols come at the end of a word, you would use the symbol on the fourth row. All right, so what he did was correct. Put in that ma. So that's something that you want to know as well. Check the connectors. Make sure you check the pronunciation of your words. Like we said, if this is anak nawa shawamaryam, then when you write that in ancient Hebrew, it'll start from this way. So it'll be anak nawa shamaryam, shawamaryam, coming this way. All right, so like I said, these two will be flipped. All right, so that's a good word right there. All right. All right, so like I said, these two will be flipped. All right. That's a good word right there. So Next, what we're going to do is, because we still have about 25 more minutes, and then we're going to be done. So next we want to do you, plural, you're watching, right. Meaning, next. Plural for men. Next. Yeah, you can erase all of that up there. Good work with that just now, what you just put up there. That's a good job. So we're going to do you plural for men, and then you plural for women, male and female, masculine and feminine. Meaning you plural for men, for males, and you plural for females. So you're going to put you're watching, you plural, or you watching, y'all either way. For women. Because even though there are words missing in the English, it's already made up in the ancient Hebrew when you write the ancient Hebrew out of what you're talking about, whether it's plural, more than one. So you don't have to have the R and the and everything else. But you're watching masculine would be a thumb. Because even though there are words missing in the English, it's a thumb, because a thumb, right? A thumb would be multiple men, multiple brothers. No, you're gonna have to put the I at the beginning. It's gonna be AH. Masculine would be a thumb. A thumb is multiple brothers. So when we say the salute, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah Barak, a thumb would be Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shah, bless you all, bless you brothers, you understand? So a thumb, it means brothers or men. Instead of one man or one brother, it's plural, so that's a thumb. So that instead of a thumb, it'll be a thumb. A thumb means you, which could be masculine. I mean, it's like which would be so a thumb plural. All right. When you're talking about plural, salaki. A thuh is singular. Salaki. A thuh is singular, and it's talking about, it could be masculine or feminine. You know what I mean? It's just talking about you, whoever you are, whether you are a man or you are a woman, is a thuh. Right? Which would be plural. All right. When you're talking about plural, reframe. I'm gonna change that. That is not. It's not going to be a thuh for a female. It's going to be a thuh for a female, and that will also be what we will use for plural. That's correct. Go ahead and write it down. So a thuh will be for a one brother. All right. A thun will be for one sister, or plural sisters. That is not. It's not going to be a thuh for a female. It's going to be a thun for a female. And that will also be what we will use for plural. So a thumb will be more than one brother. A thun will be more than one sister. So you're saying a thumb, meaning you brothers, and a thun, you sisters, or you women, or however you want to call it. All right? And then shawamar yum. So it's going to be the same ending for the brothers. Shawamar yum. Shawa Maryam. A thun will be more than one sister. So you're saying a thumb, meaning you brothers, and a thun, you sisters, or you women, or however you want to call it. All right? And then Shawamar Yum. So it's going to be the same ending for the brothers. And then for the sisters, it's going to be Shawamar Wa. In next class, what we'll do is we'll start off with this before we go into any other tenses or any of the lessons that we do next week. We'll start off with this, and I'll write them all out. We'll have the brother write them all out so that you can see, how the different tenses. And also, it's like not the different tenses, but the different before we go into masculine and feminine, and whether it's plural or singular. All right, which is important. So this is why this is why I said in the beginning, an adjective must agree in number as well as in gender. Whether you're talking about number when we're talking about one person or more than one person, and then gender whether it will be man or woman. All right. So we have a thumb, which is more than one brother. Shawamariam. So we're so when it's saying you're watching or they're watching, it's talking about the brothers. The brothers are watching, right? the thumb shawarmaryam. The sisters are watching, which would be a thun shawarmarwa. All right. And then if you could up there underneath that, so brothers can understand the consistency of that yum and that wa, just put to form the plural, right? Exactly what I'm saying. Put it under a thun, but equivalent under where it says you're watching. So down below you're watching. Yeah, right about down there, under you're watching. Right over there. Yep. So put to form the plural. So brothers can understand the consistency of that yum and that wa. Just put to form the plural, right? And then and after plural, put in parentheses the letter M, where it says you're watching. So down below you're watching. Yeah, right about down there, under you're watching. Right over there. Yep. So put to form the plural. Close the parentheses. Put add, and after plural, put in parentheses, letter M, semicolon. No, you're going to put the 2 dots next to it. I don't know if it's semicolon or colon. Yeah, the 2 dots right there. Yep. And then next to that, you want to put yum, Y-A-M. Close the parentheses. Okay. Now just step back for a second. To form the plural and make it a male plural, you're going to add yum. So that M in the parentheses means male. So to form the male plural, you're going to add yum. So if we were talking about multiple brothers, instead of it be ak, it would be ak yum. It means more than one brother. Ak yum. You understand? More than one brother watching would be shawarmaryam. You see what I'm doing? You see what we're doing now? So yum means more than one brother. Right? That's a plural, more than one man. So it'd be shawarmaryam. Alright? Akyum means what? So ak means what is ak? So what does akyum mean? Yes, exactly. Brethren, more than one brother. So akwath yum means more than one brother. Right. That's a woman. So we're adding a plural. So go now to the board again. To form the plural, and then this time in the parentheses, you're going to put the F, which stands for feminine. Yes, exactly. Brethren, more than one brother. So akwath yum. Right. That's a woman. So we're adding a plural. So go now to the board again. To form the plural, all right, add wath, W-A-T-H, feminine. That's why you see there it says shawarmarwa, athan shawarmarwa, which means more than one sister is watching, or these sisters are watching. All right. So we have athan shawarmaryam, athan shawarmarwa. That's why you see there it says. All right. Go ahead and try pronouncing that.
Athan shawarmaryam. And athan shawarmarwa.
That's correct. That's perfect. All right. So you all talking directly to them. Right. You sisters are watching. You sisters are watching. Athan shawarmarwa.
Athan shawarmarwa.
Now, brothers, you brothers, I see that you brothers are watching. You brothers are currently watching. Right now, you're watching this video. You brothers. It'll be athan shawarmaryam.
Athan shawarmaryam.
All right? That's perfect. Okay. So now what I want you to do now is go ahead now and go ahead now and let's see. You brothers are watching. You brothers are currently watching. right now you're watching this video, you brothers. Let's at least thumb shawarma. Let's at least get the sisters, right? Perfect. You're watching for the sisters in the ancient Hebrew. Do now is go ahead now and go ahead now and let's see. Right now you're watching this video, you brothers. Let's at least thumb shawarma. Let's at least get the sisters, right? Perfect. You're watching for the sisters in the ancient Hebrew. Do now is go ahead now and go ahead now and let's see. Right now you're watching this video, you brothers. Let's at least thumb shawarma. Let's at least get the sisters, right? Perfect. You're watching for the sisters in the ancient Hebrew. Do now is go ahead now and go ahead now and let's see. Right now you're watching this video, you brothers. Let's at least thumb shawarma. Let's at least get the sisters, right? Perfect. You're watching for the sisters in the ancient Hebrew. Do now is go ahead now and go ahead now and let's see. Right now you're watching this video, you brothers. Let's at least thumb shawarma. Let's at least get the sisters, right? Perfect. You're watching for the sisters in the ancient Hebrew. Do now is go ahead now and go ahead now and let's see. Let's at least thumb shawarma. Let's at least get the sisters, right? Perfect. You're watching for the sisters in the ancient Hebrew. Do now is go ahead now and go ahead now. All right, so what do we have here? We have the I, which you could have made a little bit more defined. You know what I mean? So we make it very clear. You still did it again. Make it more, don't make it the V so wide. You know what I mean? All right, so what do we have here? We have the I, which you could have made a little bit more defined. You know what I mean? That's good. Make it very clear. All right, we gotta put the connector under it. All right. So he has I, the Tha, and the Na. All right. Ah, Thun. That's correct. Going from right to left. Then he has the Sha, which is pronounced independently. The Wa, which is pronounced independently. Then he has the Ma and the Ra connected together, which he used with the connector that comes between the both of them at the bottom. That's correct. And then Wa is connected as well. And he has the correct symbols there to represent Wa. So that's absolutely perfect. All right. Really quickly, I want you to go ahead and erase all of that. Pronounced independently. Wa, which is pronounced independently. And he has the Ma and the Ra connected together, which you use with the connector that comes between both of them. So again, this is tenses, and all we're doing is showing you how to apply the masculine and feminine, as well as the plural or singular. All right. So now what we're going to do is the last two is going to be they. So we're talking about somebody else. We're talking about them instead of talking to them. We're saying they are watching. So again, this is tenses, and all we're doing is showing you how to apply the watching masculine and feminine, as well as the plurals or singulars. All right. So now what we're going to do is the last two is going to be they. So we're talking about somebody else. We're talking about them instead of talking to them. We're saying they. They are watching. So again, this is tenses, and all we're doing is showing you how to apply they. All right. Watching. So for the masculine, it would be ham, which is H-A-M. Ham. Shawa mar what? For the masculine. What is the masculine? What did we just say the masculine was? So for watching, what is the masculine? Masculine watching. So for the masculine, it would be ham, which is H-A-M. Ham. Shawa mar what? For the masculine. What is the masculine? What did we just say the masculine was? So for watching, what is the masculine? Masculine watching. Masculine would be H-A-M. That's perfect, Doc. So the masculine for watching is shawamaryam. It's meaning multiple men are watching. Multiple males are watching. Ham shawamaryam. Ham shawamaryam. So that's talking about they are watching. These men are watching. Those men are watching. That's perfect. Instead of it being you men that you're talking directly to them, right? You're talking about them. So you're saying they're watching. So you're telling somebody else that these brothers are watching. Ham shawamaryam. Right. Ham shawamaryam. These brothers are watching. They are watching. All right. So for the sisters, for the feminine, it'd be what? To them, right? You're talking about. What is the first one? What is there? They're watching. Feminine there. These brothers are watching. Just think about the consistency of what we've already been doing already. When we're doing the masculine and feminine. So ham is for men. So what is for sisters or women? It'd be what? It's going to have to be similar. There. Feminine there. No. Because that's not an adjective. You only add the ha if it's an adjective. So this is not describing a noun. This is talking about this is there. What is there? You know describe it. There. Yeah. What is it like it's not an adjective. I know that. So there. Okay, I'm gonna give it to you for the sake of time. For the sisters, it'll be han. Han. Yes, han. No, han. Instead of an M, it'll be an N at the end. Han. It's not an adjective. Okay. I'm gonna give everybody to go ahead and put it in there. Let me see if we get it right. Sisters, it'll be han. Han. Yes, han. Han. I don't know, brother. You already Okay. Han. Really? You got it? La. We just did it. The plural for sisters, when you add, what do you add at the end to make it a plural for men? What do you add when you add to make it a plural for sisters? We just did it. When I had you to form a plural, remember I said to form a plural for men, you put yam at the end. And to form a plural for sisters, you would add what? No. We just did it. The plural for sisters, when you add, what do you add at the end to make it a plural for men? What do you add when you add a nigga report for sisters? We just did it. When I had you to
Most High Christ. That's exactly right, brother.
Ham, Shamaryam, these men, they are watching. These men, those brothers are watching. Right? There, when you say they're watching and you're talking about brothers, you say Ham, Shawamaryam.
Ham, Shawamaryam.
When you're talking about they are watching and you're talking about sisters are watching, you say Han, Shawamarwa.
Han, Shawamarwa.
Alright, that's correct. Alright, so now what I want you to do is choose either one of those two. And I want you to write it out in ancient Hebrew and in Assyrian Hebrew. You say Ham, Shawamarwa. Either one. When you're talking about they are watching and you're talking about sisters are watching, you say Han, Shawamarwa.
Han, Shawamarwa.
Alright, that's correct. Alright, so now what I want you to do is choose either one of those two. And I want you to write it out in ancient Hebrew and in Assyrian Hebrew. You say Ham, Shawamarwa. Either one. When you're talking about they are watching and you're talking about sisters are watching, you say Han, Shawamarwa.
Han, Shawamarwa.
Alright, that's correct. Alright, so now what I want you to do is choose either one of those two. And I want you to write it out in ancient Hebrew and in Assyrian Hebrew. You say Ham, Shawamarwa. Either one. When you're talking about they are watching and you're talking about sisters are watching, you say Han, Shawamarwa.
Han, Shawamarwa.
Alright, that's correct. Alright, so now what I want you to do is choose either one of those two. And I want you to write it out in ancient Hebrew and in Assyrian Hebrew. All right, so we have from right to left, we have the Ha and the Na, which is Han, that's correct. And then we have Sha, pronounced independently, Wa, pronounced independently. The Ma and the Ra is connected, it makes it Mar, and the Wa and the Tha is connected, which makes it Wa. So that's pronounced Shawamarwa. Alright, so that's absolutely correct what you have there, brother. So go ahead now and do it in the Assyrian. The nasty, stinking chicken scratch of a god doggone language. Of writing, I should say. And they even say it differently, of course, when they say they Hebrew. Shalom and every other, homosexual, pronunciation that they can come up with. So go ahead now and do it in the Assyrian. Nasty, stinking chicken scratch of a god doggone language. Again, man, we are the I.S.U.P.K. You understand? We teach this ancient Hebrew because this is the language. This is our native tongue. If you are a black, Hispanic, or Native Indian, so-called black, Hispanic, or Native Indian, you are a descendant of the 12 tribes of Israel according to the Bible. The Bible is your records, is your history book. You understand? Okay, so Rashad Lewis says, is this modern or ancient Hebrew? So what we're doing is we have the brother write it in English, Hebrew English, which is where you see where it says Ham Shawamaryam and Han Shawamarwa. Then he just translated into ancient Hebrew, which is the middle line underneath the English. And then he's translating it now into Assyrian Hebrew, which is today modern day Hebrew. To answer your question, Rashad Lewis. All right. Hebrew English, which is where you see where it says Ham Shawamaryam and Han Shawamarwa. Then he just translated into ancient Hebrew, which is the middle line underneath the English. And then he's translating it now into Assyrian. So we're doing English, ancient Hebrew, and modern Hebrew. Modern day Hebrew, which is Assyrian. You done up? All right. Okay. So let me see the mark of English, ancient Hebrew, and modern Hebrew.
Modern day Hebrew, which is Assyrian.
So this is the English Hebrew right here. If you can see it,
You done up?
it's the English Hebrew. Han Shawamarwa. That's what you see here. These are the English Hebrew alphabet. All right? English Hebrew alphabet. Beneath that, he has translated this English into ancient Hebrew, which is also Paleo Hebrew. English Hebrew. Han Shawamarwa. He's translated into Paleo Hebrew. So Ha is this character here, and then this N represents Na, but the A is not there because it's connected. That's what this represents. So this is Ha Na, and it becomes Han. So that's Han, and then Shamarwa, this is the Shah, S-H-A, Shah, which you see right here, Shah, Wa, which is right here. They're both pronounced independently. That's what these upside down connectors are. It means that character is pronounced independently. So that's Shah, Wa, and then the Ma and the Ra is connected there. The Ma and the Ra is connected. So that's Mar. So that's the Ma and the Ra here. It's connected. It's pronounced, so the connector it makes it pronounced Mar. And then the last one is the Wa and the Tha. The Wa and the Tha is connected as well, as the brother has shown here with this connector. The Wa and the Tha, which makes it Wa. It takes the A off the end of the Tha, just like the A was taken off the end of the A to make it out the end of the R to make it Mar. Shamar, Shawamar, Wa. Han Shawamarwa. And then what the brother has done is translated into now the modern Hebrew. This is modern Hebrew right here. Right? You can see the Ha is represented with the symbol here. The Na is represented with the symbol here. And like we said before, you only use this one underneath it if it's at the end of a word. But since it's not, you use that symbol. Alright? So the brother here, the Na. So we have that one. Okay, so yeah, so it's at the end of a sentence. I mean, it's like it. At the end of a word, so you use the right one. This one right here. Alright, so we have the Shah, which is right here. Wa. We have right here. The symbol Wa. The Ma. Symbol here. The Ra. Symbol is here. The Ya. Yeah. It's like a Wa. Right here. Right here. Wa. So right there. And then the last one is Tha, which is represented by this symbol. So the brother has 100 points. You get a smiley. You get a smiley face like in school. I'm golden star. Alright, well listen, that sums up the class. We the I.S.U.P.K. We start out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York City, in the Command Journey YAHANNA, established in 1969. We teach the truth according to the Bible that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are God's chosen people, and we are not affiliated with any other Hebrew Israelite group. With that, we're going to end the class, all right? Shalom. Golden star. All right, well, listen, that sums up the class. We the I.S.U.P.K.